Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Hey, I've been wanting to show everybody this crystal. It's called a Vogel crystal, and this man, Marcel Vogel, created these. It's called a wand, which I'm sure a lot of people would think is a bad thing. But this crystal came to me, and it's been sitting here in front of me for a while. I think it's beautiful. I love stones. I don't feel anything bad off of it. I'm not getting any bad energy. You are to grab it in 3 different spots. There's different, and then at the tip, you take your breath through your nose and you pulse your breath out and put your intention into the crystals. So they could be used for bad, yes. But bad always comes back to the one who's giving it. So the guy who created it, his primary responsibility, he felt, was to love. He felt it was all of our primary responsibility. So this is what this crystal was created with, is love. You know, this is about the power of human love. So if anybody has any ideas of what I can do with this crystal to put some positivity out there or love, you know, I'm feeling very blessed by all the different channels, and you know, a lot of synchronicities, and it's not so scary whenever there's other people out there that identify with what you're thinking. And no, I just love you all. I'm so thankful. So at the very end of this book, I have a book on it too. It's sitting here though, and I feel like it's a tool and I'm missing its use. So I just want to make it more useful. So Marcel says, love is the glue of the universe and helps keep matter in form. When I love you, I empower you to bring yourself into a state of wholeness. So imagine, if we're talking ugly, how that is magnified also by the crystal. So you probably want to be loving around it, so the energy is loving. He did all kinds of studies too with plants and people and emotion. Let me find it in this book here. He said during his last 7 years at IBM, Vogel conducted research in the effect of the mind and emotion on plants. In this research, he used instrumentation to measure the reaction of plants to projected thought and emotion. I don't know if you guys have heard about that experiment, but it's really interesting. Even plants feel, you know, it's not just the animals. Everything's alive. It's incredible. But I have heard, though, whenever it comes to crystals, that when you cut them, that it puts a, you know, that like they've been beat up, and we don't want that energy in our crystals. So I like the natural ones, but this is a gift. I mean, this is a creation of a man who was sick when he was 4. You know, he was bedridden for several months, and isn't that always the way that it works? You have a near-death experience. Wow. He was very young, too. And then he wanted to know how fireflies functioned, you know. So he worked on fluorescent lamps. In 1942, he had produced a set of phosphors, which produced light in a tubular form. Vogel co-authored a book of luminescence of liquids and solids. In 1943, he formed Vogel Luminescence Corp. And sold it when he joined IBM in 1957. 1957. There is so much that was going on back in the day that we just are not even aware of. So I wanted to read you this one other thing. You know, so the crystal, in 1984, he formed Psychic Research Inc., a nonprofit corporation devoted to the study of energies, often labeled as metaphysical. His exploration of these energies was quite diverse. As a dramatic example of these explorations, Marcel once created a circuit with one of his Vogel cut instruments as a power source. So he says he has made electricity with the crystal up to 75 volts. And just like this, with the Vogel wand. But he wrapped wires around it, a copper wire and a silver tin wire, and so many times. And he says, I have the equipment in my lab to make greater voltage. He made 75 volts. But I haven't gone into this. There is so much else to do. And those who saw me do this became very disturbed. He drew his breath in and pulsed the breath, and out came voltage from the crystal. He tried it with an uncut crystal as well, but it didn't work. Huh. Aren't we all just like crystals? In our uncut version, we are nature. In our cut version, we can be used as tools. So we're like this crystal in so many ways. So if anybody can help me out with how I can manifest good things for everyone in this world, that would be great. Give me some pointers. I love you all. I hope you're having a great day. And I'm just curious, really. I wanted to put this out there. It's a beautiful crystal, and I wanted to share it. I know it came to me for a reason. All right. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.